after the 6 weeks, physically in my cancer type, physically I could feel the tumor myself, and after the 6 weeks, the tumor has softened a great deal. Actually, I have to say a great deal, because prior to the treatment here, the tumor was rock hard. It felt rock hard, and it felt rough, like a piece of rock that stick to my skin, that I just can't take it out. And after the 6 weeks, the tumor felt almost like a normal flesh around it, which I was very happy when I felt that. I felt a great deal of change in that area. So physically, that is a big change after the 6 week, and it's continue to get slightly softer as the 7th, the 8th, the 9th week progress. The tumor size has gone down 30%, from 4.6 centimeters down to 3.2, I think, centimeters, which was a very good news. According to the doctor, it's 30% in 9 weeks. The SUV tumor marker, I would say, it has gone down from 16.4 down to 6.5, I believe, and that is a big difference as well. So that is another good news, after the 9 weeks of treatment. Actually, I never had any previous previous cancer treatment prior to the Verita Life treatment. I was actually consulting with 4 to 5 doctors for the conventional treatment at the hospital, several hospital in Bangkok. And somehow it just didn't feel right to me since the beginning. The conventional system, treatment, and going to the hospital, having a treatment, and having heard about the kind of effect that they would give to your body, and the damage as well, temporarily and or permanent. So I did some research. I did a lot of research, and then I found out about Verita Life a few weeks after the diagnostic. And so I came in for consultation with Dr. Hosami, and it felt clearer. It felt much clearer and lighter as well. And then a few weeks after that, I decided to come here. It felt right. It just felt right, rather than conventional treatment. I didn't have so much knowledge about cancer and the treatment, especially integrative treatment. So I was actually already preparing to get the treatment from the doctor that I've chose through the conventional treatment. But then, of course, during that time, I was doing a lot of research, and I found out that there has been some sort of integrative cancer treatment as well. So I did more research about how it works, the different kind of treatments, and the kind of side effect that it would give you in comparison to conventional treatment. And then I found that there are 2 places in Bangkok that offer integrative cancer treatment, so I made the inquiry, and I have the consultation with both clinics. I have to say that I made the decision probably 2 days before coming in for the treatment. The main treatment which every cancer patient are coming for mainly to this clinic is the IPT, which is insulin potentiation therapy, and hypothermia therapy, which is the hypothermia therapy is the heat wave therapy basically, and it's targeted to the cancer tumor. So it's localized to the tumor, to the cancer tumor. And the IPT, the insulin potentiation therapy, is basically it's a low-dose chemotherapy. It's a chemo in cooperation with insulin injection. The insulin injection, its duty is to lower your blood sugar. Then when your blood sugar is low, is very low, the cancer cell is open itself because it's starving for sugar. So when it's open, we have about 30 minutes window to inject low-dose chemotherapy into your body. So that chemo is going directly into the cancer cell. And And since the cancer cell is open, because it was starving from the insulin, the chemo effect is much more effective to the cancer cell as opposed to the conventional chemotherapy, which is much, well, of course, it is much stronger, so it's quite effective as well. But then it kills the cancer cell as well as killing the good cell in your body and damaging your internal organs as well. And of course, each patient has different effect from the chemotherapy and the radiation, which is the conventional treatment. Vitamin C therapy, vitamin B therapy, quercetin, curcumin therapy, as well as many other natural drugs that helps to enhance as well as creates inhabitable environment for the cancer cell. So all of these are in cooperation. Everything works together to help your body get rid of the cancer cell. It helps your body to fight off the effect of the chemotherapy afterwards, to make sure that your immune system is intact and on the level that your body can fight off other bacteria or diseases, which I'm happy with, of course. Yes, 4 to 5 days a week I would have oxygenated exercise therapy. Basically, it was the bicycle exercising with the oxygen mask. So basically, the cancer cell cannot survive with high oxygen in your blood. It creates some sort of inhabitable environment for the cancer cell as well. They would suggest that we take a better quality sugar. The diet here is pretty much high protein, lots of vegetable, high in vitamins, organic diet. I would say very pure and organic diet. It's very mild, and it's I have to say it's doable. It's not easy, but it's still doable, and it's still very mild as opposed to the conventional treatment side effect that you get from this. Yeah. Basically, personally, I get nauseous. I get dizziness. I feel weak sometimes, not all the times. It comes and goes in waves. Some patients has a bigger problem with constipation or diarrhea, but in my case, I don't get much of that. I had it sometimes, but mildly, much milder, much lighter than what you would get from conventional treatment. Well, coming to Verita Life every day is definitely, I have to say, definitely better than going to the hospital every day. You know, the environment, you don't see as many patients as when you go into the hospital, and also it doesn't feel like you're a sick person going to the hospital. It feels more like you're going to perhaps a spa treatment, maybe. The facility is very comfortable. And well maintained, I would say, and the doctors here are very attentive, informative, and very caring about the patients. I feel very much taken care of. I feel very much. I feel like I am in a good hands. In and out of the clinic. Even when I'm at home, if I have any questions, they can always answer my questions, and they can always put me at ease. Of course, with the facts, not just emotionally trying to make me feel better, but with facts, with facts that makes me feel at ease. Also, the nurses has been extremely attentive, very kind, very caring, and also can answer to my every need as well. So I feel very happy about that, as well as every staff who works here. Any kind of condition, questions, they can always make me feel most comfortable with. And the chair fears are very flexible. Of course, after the treatment, after weeks and weeks and weeks of treatment, you would feel the side effect of the treatments and the vitamins and the herbals that you've been given to. And I would say it's almost in every regular basis that your mood would change, your taste bud would change to any sort of taste, and the chef here are very flexible, and they would try to do what they can to facilitate my needs when it comes to nutrition and food. I think making this kind of decision is not easy. It is one of the biggest decision that you would have to make in your life, and I would hope for everybody that they don't have to make this kind of decision. I would like to ask you to believe in your gut feeling, believe in your instinct, believe in what would be best for you. Think about what would be best and the most correct way that you feel in your heart would be the best treatment for you. And from my experience, I would have to say that I have made a very good decision by coming here. It purely coming from the gut feeling, and it pays off. I feel a great deal better. I feel very good, and it's good to feel that the decision that you make is the right one, and no matter what happens in the future, good and bad, I know that I've come to the right path, because no one can say that they can cure the cancer, but at least if you make the right decision, if you have made the progress, I think that's half success already.